So it's way more crowded than it is when it's, I guess it's around 10:30 now, but if you don't get here at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's no parking. So I parked a mile away, and we're going to trek to the show. This is the parking lot swap meet. Oh, that's cool. There's a path down there. It's cold. It's gray. But it's not snowing like they said. Oh, look. Some Christmas. That's crazy. Alrighty.
Yeah. And it's great. Yeah, I like it. Really cool. It's not one I know.
Yeah, it probably would fit him. But I'll tell him about it. I don't know if you'll still have it in. I don't know. These solar panels took up a lot of space. Wow.
Yeah.
Only the diehards are out here all the time.
I was here at 6:30 because I was afraid I wouldn't get a spot.
Yeah, smart.
And I brought a lot of paper stuff, so I didn't put anything out. So.
Right.
Should have, but.
Well,
Oh, I can't buy it. It only goes up to 300 pounds. That's what people are small.
Oh yeah, and the scale's bigger than the people are.
It would say, please, one person at a time.
Right. But something else was going on there too in the PAL. So, and the parking isn't great as it is. So crowded as heck. Just crazy crowded. I don't know. They said there's a flea market tomorrow as well as the show. So that means no parking anywhere. But I found some really fun things. And so I'm happy about that. But it's really cold. It is really cold out. Hi guys, and happy Saturday. I hope you're having a very magical weekend so far. I had a very busy week, crazy busy week. I did a couple of things in the yard. I chopped down a massive bush, and it was a sticker bush, so it was clinging to me everywhere, hair, clothes, everywhere. Very hard to do, but it's done. And I still have a pile of sticker branches in the back that I have to move, but it's so cold today that there was no way to do that. No way to do yard work. I have a lot of raking to do. Oh, I'm hoping that next weekend I can get some of that done. I really want to get everything ready for when the warm weather finally gets here. But today was the antique phonograph swap meet, and that's the parking lot swap meet, my favorite part of the show. I always enjoy the parking lot swap meet. I get to see my friend Steve, two of my favorite sellers, and just really a fun time. Of course, I showed you footage in the beginning. It was so crowded. Something else was going on at the PAL at the same time, so I had to park a mile away. Once before I had to do that too. But see, I didn't go as early as I normally go. I went about 10:30, I'm going to say. And 10:30 is already, you know, late for that, because the guys are only there till about 1 or 2, depending, you know, on how cold it is and how many people want to hang out and chat. But it's a really, really fun event. And Raymond, Steve said he has a jacket for you. He knows that you love vintage jackets, so he found a jacket that you might be interested in. He didn't have it with him that I could take a picture of, but I told him to send me a picture. And if you liked it, he would hold on to it till October. So anyway, we are drinking a New Belgium Citradelic. Pretty sure we've had this one together before. It's a tangerine IPA. Flavored IPAs, I feel that the bitterness of the IPA takes over the flavor of the beer. So normally, the flavoring in the beer. So normally if I have a flavored beer, I generally like them in pale ales or something like that. But this is tangerine IPA. Very distant taste of tangerine and very IPA bitter. But New Belgium makes some really, really good beers. This is what the label looks like. So that's the beer of the day. And in the background, of course, we're listening to Nick Cave, Warren Ellis again. This is the album White Lunar. White Lunar is a 2 CD set. There's a white CD and there's a black CD. We're listening to the black CD today. Nick Cave, Warren Ellis, two of my favorites in the world. My favorite artists. Okay. I went to the thrift Thursday night, I think it was. I stopped in the thrift, see if there was anything fun. I found a couple of things, but on Wish.com I got this Plague Doctor mask. Isn't it awesome? Check it out. It's a really nice Plague Doctor mask. And I also ordered him a hood. A hood with short shoulder cape, because I think that will be awesome. Look at that. That's a great one. Isn't that beautiful? The Plague Doctor is a very fascinating historic personality. I love it. I love all history about the plague. It's very interesting. So this is a really, really cool Plague Doctor mask. I've seen plastic ones. I've seen, you know, hard ones. This one is made to look like leather, which is probably what the original Plague Doctor's masks were. So very, very cool. At the thrift, I found a chinois. I've wanted a chinois for a long time. This is a fine sieve or strainer that if you want a soup or sauce to be very, very smooth, you put it through the chinois. So I didn't have one, and I've always wanted one. And this one was in the thrift, and it's really a heavy-duty one. It's got a beautiful heavy handle. Normally chinois come with a stand. The stand was not there, but I can always find one. And it's really a beautiful thing. Very fun. And the other thing I got in the thrift was this, a book of Middle Eastern food cookbook. This is a great book. As soon as I opened it, I saw tagine recipes, so I might be able to find some great tagine recipes for my Moroccan tagine. Very, very fun. All right, I have one online purchase. I have more coming, but they're taking forever. A couple things from eBay. And another record that I ordered, I don't know, if the seller uses media mail is like given the absolute last priority, and it just sits around. Like you watch it, you can watch it, you can track it, but you see how long it sits in places. It's ridiculous. One of the eBay things like arrived at my local post office 2 days ago. So why don't I have it? Why is it sitting there? Because it's media mail. And that is so irritating to me. Because I got a couple of really interesting things coming. But anyway, this is very cool. This is Einar Selvik. Einar Selvik is from the death metal band Gorgoroth. But this is a piece that he did for the History Channel's The Vikings. You know, that series Vikings. It's awesome, historical, just a beautiful show. Especially if you love that Norse culture and Vikings and things like that. It's really cool. So Einar Selvik is actually in Vikings also, but he did this beautiful piece. There's two versions of it. There's the 7-minute version, and then there's the Skaldic mode, which is a beautiful, beautiful version. And this is an EP, one-sided 10-inch EP with those two versions. The other side has Norse artwork on it. It's just a beautiful 10-inch thing. Just really, really great. If you love Vikings, you would love that, and you'll know it if you are familiar with that show. All right. The Antique Phonograph Swap Meet. Got some great things. But these are from my two favorite sellers. I got a bunch. I think I got 10 from Joe, and I got 2 from Jim. And on Grey Gull, we got Rudolph Valentino. This is by Arthur Fields, but Rudolph Valentino is the name of the tune. The Great Director Has Called You. And this was released after, of course, Valentino died. And it's a great song about Rudy Valentino. And I have another version of it, and I just love the song. It's so beautiful. I got, on Black Swan, I got Ethel Waters, Down Home Blues and Oh Daddy. Beautiful thing. Just a gorgeous record. I love it. So many fun things I found today. And I did limit myself too, because we got the Bowie thing coming up, and all the things that I said I wasn't going to do, because I'm doing anyway. Like I am bidding in Knox, and I did go to the Antique Phono, the swap meet, but it's all good, all good. Oh, Flapperette on Victor Scroll by Nat Shilkret. Flapperette, doesn't that sound awesome? Oh, for 20s dance music, 20s foxtrots, something called Flapperette has to be great, right? I got a Big Bill Brunzi, When I Get to Thinkin', and Oh Baby. Love my Big Bill. Great stuff. Beautiful Vocalion. This is Charlie Oakes, Little Mary Fagin, and The Death of Floyd Collins. Beautiful, old-timey, early country, very early country, pre-war country, my favorite. We got The Skeleton in the Closet by Louis Armstrong and Hurdy-Gurdy Man. I wasn't sure. I think I have Skeleton in the Closet, but if I'm wrong, I didn't want to pass it by, because I love Louis and I love that song. Very fun. We got a Chubby Parker, A Stern Old Bachelor on Silvertone, and Bibbalolly Boo, beautiful Silvertone, Sears. That was Sears label back in the day. I got a Victor Batwing, very early Victor Batwing, Marion Harris doing Mammy's Chocolate Soldier. The other side is the Sterling Trio, When You Sang Hushabye Baby to Me. These old tunes are just so beautiful. I got a Pathé Actuel. This is Nathan Glance's orchestra, but it's Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. And the other side is the Casino Dance Orchestra. Are You Playing Fair? Beautiful, beautiful old foxtrots. But we have the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. How fun is that to have? I have a few versions, but not Nathan Glance's. All right, I got a Conqueror. Beautiful old Conqueror Christmas record by Dennis Alcott and Male Chorus, Adeste Fidelis, and Joy to the World by the Collegiate Choir. Going to be great old-timey Christmas, which I love. Always try to get something Christmas. If I Had a Talking Picture of You, what a beautiful thing. Who is this? The Atlanta Syncopators. And I found my Sunshine Under an Umbrella by the Radio Syncopators. Beautiful. The Madison label is exactly the era of music that I love almost the best. I mean, aside from old-time country and blues, the 20s Foxtrots are my favorite. And Madison, they're always incredible. Always. And lastly, we got the 5 Birmingham Babies doing Remember the Night on the beautiful Perfect label. And the great Sam Lannon, That's Why I Love You. And this is on red shellac. So really, really fun stuff. I was looking for advertising. I was looking for Christmas. The only blues I found was the Ethel Water, the Black Swan. But just so much fun, so much fun. It was so cold. My face was frozen. I had gloves on. I had a scarf on. I had a fur coat on. It's April, so I don't know. Warm weather will be here soon, I guess. And I think what's going to happen, my guess, is that it's suddenly going to get hot and humid. And that's it. It's going to go from cold to hot and humid. There's not going to be any like happy in between weather. So, but you know, it is what it is. We had the weirdest weather winter. We're having a weird weather spring. It was supposed to snow today though, and it didn't. There were snowflakes this morning, but it stopped and the sun was trying to peek out. But I knew it wasn't going to rain or do anything else, so I said, let me run up there and see what's going on. So cold, and had to walk a mile. No biggie. I didn't mind. I'd rather do that in the cold than in the heat. So anyway, that's the stuff I found today. I hope you enjoyed the footage from the show. It really is such a fun show. I always like to see Steve. Usually see him once a year at that show. Maybe twice a year, like this year. You know, sometimes I don't go in April, sometimes I do. But since I couldn't do the yard work, it was like kind of, it made my decision for me. I said, let me run up there. So anyway, I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I love you all. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Remember, the Bowie show is coming up, and I got a 4-day weekend next week. Oh, so excited. Talk to you all soon. Love ya.